Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shadow Wolf.
I know.
And today we're I'm actually showing you my new freaking stack of comics because I got a freaking lot of them. So we're gonna turn the light on here so I can show you guys a little better. Anyway, let's start. And I got a lot, so sit back and get cozy. Now, here we have the Superior Spider-Man, Edge of the Spider-Verse. This is a tight comic. This is issue 33. They have a digital edition as well inside the comic. Whenever you see the digital edition, that means the comic somewhere will contain a free digital copy of not this comic per se, but some type of comic in general. So that's what that looks like.
Thanks for the call.
We're just gonna rush through these a little bit, and some new ones I got actually today. We have Spider-Man 2099, issue 7 of the Spider-Verse.
I would have.
As you can see here, in the right corner you have Spider-Man 2099, and in the left corner you have
sitting there for 6-7 months.
What was her name? I'm trying to think. What was it, Miss Spider? Miss Spider? Like, okay, I don't freaking remember. But anyway, that's Spider-Man 2099 comic. Here we have FF, and as you can see here by this awesome cover, you're probably wondering what this is. The Fantastic Four, as you may have guessed, and you would actually be wrong. This is actually the Future Foundation, is what that stands for. After Johnny Storm had been killed by, I don't remember, but in this one, you have Spider-Man who took his place. And the costumes, of course, have been changed to being black and white. Known as Future Foundation.
So before they get you happy in that money.
Hey, Dad.
What?
I'm doing a video here. Mm-hmm. Could you quiet down a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my viewers cannot see and understand what I'm talking about because you're being all loud. Anyway, so this is another comic I got today, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 12 of the Edge of the Spider-Verse. Part 4, and as you can see here, and on the wall they have all the different Spider-Man heads mounted. You have Spider-Man 2099 up there. You got the Superior Spider-Man. You got freaking Ben Riley up there somewhere, I think. You got Spider-Man 1402. You got every Spider-Man under the sun up there. Half of these I don't even know. Woohoo! Anyway, yeah. And then here we have some Batman comics. We have Batman deeper into the maze, and based on his outfit, I'm going to assume it's Earth 1. What the flip? Loud as flip. I am doing a video here.
Why are you doing it in the living room?
Because I am too bored and to sit in my room and do it there. I need to be in here. Look, how about you put on? Look, y'all can learn something from this. Look. If you turn it down a little bit, you can.
I can't hardly hear right now.
You might learn something by my talking. Now, in this comic, this is Earth 1 Batman, so this is one of the original ones, and this is the new 52 of the DC Comics. This is Batman. What is this? Issue 5, maybe. So we would see. And yeah, you can also actually equip this costume, and I believe it is Batman Arkham City if you have the DLC packs. I got the what is it? Limited edition. Yeah, whatever, you get the point. Anyway, get that and it'll contain. Next one here, we have another Batman comic I got today. We have Batman: The Dark Knights, and the comic's actually sideways. You see, you have Batman versus like some owl dude who, honestly, when I first saw this, would say would be almost looking similar to Mothman, but it's clearly an owl. I think I know the name, but not truly remember. And here we have a Godzilla comic, because Godzilla's awesome. Kingdom of Monsters, freaking nice, by IDW. This is number 1, and this was actually pretty cool because they shot some missiles and nuclear bombs on Godzilla, and he actually just got his freaking heat powers from that, and it was tight. Anyway, and then here we have Inhuman #1. This is also a nice comic, issue 1. This comic is pretty good. However, it's pretty much similar to the X-Men story, just a little bit modified and more into a alien story. And here you have Captain America and a Harley Davidson, and the Harley Davidson's pretty nice, and I take that in a split minute if they want to decide to give me that. What? And then here you have this cool blue cover, Galactilism, Ultimate Comics X-Men, and here you have some Wolverine claws, issue 2, and this one Wolverine isn't even alive. You have another version kind of like Wolverine who shoots claws from his hands, but instead is different. It's weird. Anyway, that's an interesting comic. And then here you have another Godzilla comic. We have Godzilla, what is it, Rulers of Earth. You have this cool blue cover. You got Godzilla against like giant freaking roaches and junk. That's pretty nasty. And this one, there wasn't even any action, so I was bored to death. But anyway, there's that. And then here you have Godzilla Cataclysm. I gotta learn that freaking word. Anyway, so you got Godzilla versus this giant evil looking like king roach monster thing. I don't even know. This one did contain action and it was awesome. Godzilla was all battling him and junk, and then Mothra came in and they like gained up on him and junk. They went all gangster and hood on him. It was pretty tight. Anyway, there's that. And then here we have Ultimate Fallout Spider-Man No More issue 4. Oh wait, this is issue 4? Dang, I could have got issue 1 today. Anyway, this is issue 4, and here you can clearly tell this is not Peter Parker Spider-Man, but Miles Morales Spider-Man. So you have Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor in the cover, and I had actually 2 copies of this, and one copy was actually they have a lot of different covers for this. I actually got 2 copies based on the covers were different, but they were both the same comics, and it freaking tricked me, kind of ticked me off. I was like, what? Anyway, let's carry on. We have Original Sin, Mighty Avengers, issue 11. Freaking awesome. And as you can see here, you have this guy on the left and the guy on the right. Now, believe it or not, the guy on the left is actually, what's his name? Luke Cage. Luke Cage's father. And I can't remember the freaking name. I don't remember half of these names. This is ridiculous. This is sad. I'm supposed to be a comic nerd. Anyway, I only read this comic once, so that's why I don't remember exactly the name. I don't have many Luke Cage comics, but man, I would love to have some more of them. And here on the right, if you're a comic nerd like me, you would actually know that this is actually Blade's original look here. And even by the spikes, I remember from playing... If you also played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, the first one, you'll know that this is Blade's actual original look. It's pretty cool, but honestly to me, the whole black trench coat with the sunglasses is a lot more Vampire Hunter. This here with the orange and the yellow and the green, it's just like disco. But then again, this was during like the 60s or 70s when this comic took place. So I suppose it makes sense. And then here you have this creepy Batman cover. You have like the Riddler all creepy and junk, looking like a cannibal or something. I don't even know. And then you have Batman looking all tight and junk. It's not a. This is like issue whatevs because it doesn't say anywhere. I don't think. Yeah. Anyway, so you got this tight Batman cover here. We're going on 10 minutes. Let me rush through these. I still got an entire stack. I'm not even halfway through them. Y'all gonna be sitting here a while. I told y'all gonna be sitting here a while. And here, what?
Go get wood while you doing this.
All right, go get good wood. Yeah. I was not talking to you. I was talking to the viewers.
Oh.
I don't think the viewers are gonna want to sit and listen to us.
You know what? You keep talking like that, the viewers don't want to watch. Now, anyway, let me carry on. So here you have World War Hulk, and I know y'all love this. This is a favorite. Now, Hulk in World War Hulk is freaking sick. I mean, he went like Godzilla on everybody. And this takes place if you've seen the movie World War. No, it was
It's staring right at me.
Yeah, Mom, I'm recording you because everybody cares. You know what? Look, whatever. Anyway, yeah, and this one, they had a movie, I think it was called Planet Hulk. And that one, they had, the Avengers had sent Hulk to another planet that they think he would work on based on the fact that he was becoming far too destructive, and to save himself and others, that they had no choice but to send him to this other planet. And so then stuff actually worked out, and then he became the king of the freaking planet because he was all bad and became a gladiator and junk. And then in the end, like, he had the kid and the wife, and then like the freaking bomb went off, basically like a nuclear bomb kind of, and then killed them all, and now he's ticked, and so then he went back to Earth and tried to kill everybody. Anyway, fun part of the story, he got super ticked. This is a good comic though. This was nice. Anyway, carry on before I bore you all to tears. Here we have Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Verse Part 3. That's right, because I got the next issue, or last issue. And this is issue 11. And it's pretty tight, pretty nice cover. You got Superior Spider-Man and regular Spider-Man there. Then here you have the Spider-Verse, what is this? Featuring 6 sensational stories from the Spider-Man of 2014. This is issue 1. I'm not sure if they made the second one or not. But this one contains, as it says there, 6 different stories, which contains this cartoon Spider-Man, like freaking, you know, that one person, whatever. Anyway. And then this is Spider-Man 2099, the last issue as well, Edge of the Spider-Verse, issue 6. And again, you have this really tight freaking cover. I'm gonna draw this and make a poster of it. This was sick. Anyway, continue. Here you have Batman versus, like, this guy who looks like the Grim Reaper. He's a Grim Reaper wannabe, you know. Like Justin Bieber wannabes and junk like that. I see them all day long next to the 7-Eleven. Anyway, so here you got Batman, and he's fighting the dude, and it looks pretty awesome. I might draw that as well and put it on a giant freaking poster. And then here you have Batman versus Superman, and Superman gets like all jacked up, got the crap kicked out of him. Then you got Batman, and then you got like the evil dude in the background. I'm not gonna say names so I don't spoil nothing for you. Decide to get the comic. And here you have Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, and you can see here it's split in half because at this time Miles Morales, the Spider-Man, was deciding whether or not to either be a good guy or a bad guy. And so then therefore he actually talks to his dad, and his dad left at the time when Miles actually told his father about him being Spider-Man, and his dad left because he wasn't completely sure what to basically say about all that. It was a little much for him at first, but after talking with his dad, his dad didn't know what to say at first because he had originally also worked for S.H.I.E.L.D., as you can see here in half of the logo. And then, in order to do that, he had actually worked for Hydra, and so which is why this cover here is split in half, and it's actually a pretty nice cover. And has a little signature thing, but each one of them do. Anyway, let's carry on. And here you have Guardians of the Galaxy comic, issue 22. And this cover here, you have Agent Venom, which is Eddie Brock in the Venom costume. And, or not Eddie Brock, but Flash Thompson, my bad. So you have Flash Thompson as Agent Venom, who uses guns and also has Venom's power. But in this comic, Venom has somehow like detached himself from Flash, and then Flash becomes like ill and junk or knocked out, whatever. And then it's cool because freaking Agent Venom, like Venom tries to like get on all the characters and make them become like Venom. It's pretty tight. And then here, as you can see, we have some Tims. So the classic styles, new features. So if you want to go buy some Tims, you know, they got the brown version. I guess you can buy some Tims. They have the slip resistant, flex stride, memory foam, comfort insole, and some water resistant. So those are pretty nice. I guess you can find them on Lugs. And they got some Tims, so go buy those. This comic, I'm not sure if I did this in my first video or not. You have the Scarlet Spider, all the power, none of the responsibility. I think this one I did do. Hey! Stop unpromoting Shadow Wolf. So here, I think I read this. I think I read this comic in the first video, so we'll just skip that one here. This one here, we have Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. I think I read this one as well. I read that as well. I think I read that too. Read that too. Spider-Man 2099 is my freaking favorite comic. The first original freaking comic. It was awesome. Old as flip. Let's go. Anyway. Spider-Man 2099, Edge of the Spider-Verse, issue 5. Freaking awesome. And that's Edge of the Spider-Verse 1, if I didn't say that. Here you have the Punisher. Not sure if I read that or not. Here you have another Punisher comic, issue 9.
Yeah, she mentioned to me the other day.
You have the Punisher, Widowmaker, freaking sick. Awesome, pretty good, awesome comic. And you even have female guest star Punisher. So, that was pretty icy. Here I found this one on a road trip. You have Eternal Warrior, Immortal War, part 3 of 4. Here you have Spellbinder. Not really saying issue. Anyway, so you have this lady versus a werewolf. It was interesting by Marvel. I don't really have much to say about this. It was all right. Anyway, then you have the Shadow. This was pretty good comic. I love the Shadow. It's pretty. This is originally. I'm sure I said this in the first one, but this was the original idea for not Spider-Man, but Batman, and where it came from. Why y'all looking at me?
You know, he's so bored with it. He know that it's so bored. Ain't nobody gonna sit
What do you mean? Yes, they will.
Okay.
Viewers don't listen to them. They're full of boo-boo.
Gerard called her up.
Anyway, hey, can you quiet down? Nobody wants to hear about Gerard and Sissy and all these people.
Gerard called her up.
Anyway, so this is the Shadow.
Little black dog.
And that's
baby.
And here you have another Shadow comic.
Baby.
Pretty awesome.
That he was playing with that with her. You know, she was sitting under the.
And then here you have another Shadow, year 1. Ha ha ha. You know, all over. Freaking awesome as well.
He said she stopped and looked what he was doing to that baby.
You have Grendel.
Literally ran over to him. Crawled, especially.
You have Grendel versus the Shadow. Very awesome as well. Marvel Zombies. I highly recommend this freaking comic. You can find. Actually, wait. Hold up. I gotta stop there. I can't tell you where I got this comic because you might try to go buy them. Once I get the entire collection, then I can tell you about it. So for now, just know Marvel Zombies does exist. And this comic is awesome. And if you don't recognize this freaking cover, I don't even know what the heck to say to you. Because this comic and this cover. Okay, number one, this comic is the freaking best comic I've read. I mean, look at this. Freaking awesome. And like I said again, if you don't recognize these covers, well, it's pretty sad. You must not be a true comic fan or nothing if you don't recognize this freaking cover. Anyway, Marvel Zombies, check that out. And here you have Death of Wolverine. And basically in the comics, Wolverine is technically, officially supposed to be dead. Yeah, that's messed up. Anyway. And then here you have Batman Endgame Part 3. And as you can see here, you have Superman looking deranged as all flip with blood all covering his knuckles. And as you can figure, by a sick, maniacal, freaking twisted smile and junk, you can kind of figure the Joker had something to do with it. Spoilers. A little late for that. And here you have the Green Lantern corpse. And here you can see the Green Lantern looking all bad and angry and junk. And then you switch sides and he looks like this with one of the Pink Lanterns. So he goes from a Green Lantern to a Pink Lantern? What happens there? Well, if I tell you, then I'd be spoiling the entire comic for you. And this, so you know, the New 52 Futures End.
Yeah, that was it.
Issue, it doesn't even say. Oh, issue 1. This comic was sick, though. I highly recommend it. Freaking awesome. Anyway, that's all my comics. That's my entire freaking stack. I'm Shadow Wolf. Hold on.